If I was going to explain therapy to a client, I would tell them that we're gonna play. We're gonna have a blast.
May I get a fidget, please? That'd be great.
Bouncing ball.
Trampoline.
I like the little play kitchen.
So these are blocks, and there's a lot of possibilities with these blocks. I see play skills, I see increasing requesting from clients, I see labeling of shapes and colors, and increasing social skills with another kid. I think success in this job is seeing a kid. It might be a small moment or it might be a big moment, but we've helped make those small and big moments possible for them.
I think when you see them make a choice to not engage in a behavior and use that skill, you know, you can see that like light come on. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this instead. Those are the days that you take home and really relish. So the first thing we do is we do like basically an interview, an intake interview to figure out why they come to see us to start with.
We're getting to know the kid. Where are their skills? Where are their deficits? What do they like to play with?
What are the behavior concerns? What's their communication ability?
And how can we use that in our goals that we're getting ready to set and write in their treatment plans?
So I think primarily what we do is work on teaching and increasing skills. I mean, there's a lot of clients that come to us and want to decrease behaviors, but we believe we do that by teaching them skills that are just not there yet.
ABA stands for Applied Behavior Analysis. So we're looking at the behaviors surrounding certain skill sets that we need to increase, or looking at behaviors that maybe need to decrease for these kids to function in everyday life.
And every child is different, which is why, you know, we do the intakes and we do the assessments, but then we also spend a lot of time supervising every child and making the program tailored to them, because they're all individuals. And goal setting can be fun. Like, this is where we get to be really creative as professionals and go and say, cool, like all these kids could increase in their imitation skills, but this is how we're gonna do it. And this is how I think this kid is gonna learn best.
Giving them a voice. Their behavior is communication, so how do we increase that with verbal language as well?
Do this. Nice work, very good. Do this.
As a company, the most is say, hey, like, you can tell me you don't like this and I will let you out of it. I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of people, is that we are teaching children how to escape things by using their communication and allowing them and honoring that. And that's how we keep rapport, and that's how we build relationships, and that's how we advocate for them.
So a daily schedule is very individualized. We might start with a morning meeting with our friends and then writing out what might be next. There is a lot of choice that we can have with this, especially the clients like requesting something. Maybe they need one demand to a choice after that. So increasing their tolerance to following a daily schedule. Kids who have autism, they really thrive with a routine and a schedule set in place. So we teach them how to follow a schedule, and then they can start making their own schedules as well and having choices within that. And this can become reinforcing to them as well, so they know what to expect in their day.
I love making that into like a self-management system for my school age kids, so they have like flexibility in their school schedule. I've even had some kids say like, riding for 2 minutes, like that's the activity, and then I go outside and I'm like, cool, let's do it.
You know, in the clinic is one thing, but seeing it in school and seeing the impact on the family, that the family is now getting relief, they're able to do things that they weren't able to do before. That's when you really feel like, you know, it's all worth it.
We did it.
Yeah.
It's life-changing for the client, but it's also life-changing for the family.
Yeah.
It really is.
Graduation for a kid, there's an immense sense of pride, but it's also very sad. It's hard letting go, but it's also incredible.
Yeah.
You're happy for them because they've come so far, but sad for us and everyone else because they're a part of our family. And
just to be technical about it, there is a plan that would detail like when they would graduate, and part of that plan is making sure supports are in place for them. Parents are trained in ABA, which is part of, you know, the ABA processes if they're at school, other caregivers and things like that. So there is that part of graduation too, that everyone around them is trained in what we've done and how to best support them. So
families are so integral in that decision. You know, have we met all of your goals?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you know, are you ready, like, for us to pass that torch?
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.